Let's have a look on the language by query by example. Assume that you have a graph here with different persons which had acted in the movie Star Wars and George Lucas which had directed Star Wars. And what we want is to know the list of persons linked to something. So this corresponds to a match on the node person. So we are looking at every node which type is person and which we refer to it by a p variable, which are linked to something, a node. So we don't say anything about this node, we just say that I want a node. So for this you have the persons here. So you have three different p nodes which are linked. So you have the link here without the typing, and the node here we don't know, we don't care what is about this node, but we get it. So here the result set of this query will be the three different nodes only. Now we want the list of persons with their relationship to a movie. So we have a match, the node with the person, which refer to the p variable, the link, which is referred by r variable, and the targeted node is of type movie. So you have the three different p's, the same one, which refer the movie type. So here you have the movie type inside the node, and all the links are referred by the r relationship, which is a variable. And we return the p values and the r. So we'll have this result, this one, and this one. Not the movie, only the p variable and the r variable. Now we want the persons who are acted in something. So we looked after the person, acted in the type on the relationship, and something. So we only have here the two nodes, Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford, which are the two nodes which have acted in the movie. Now we want the list of persons who acted in something which was directed by something. So the person here was acted in something, which is referred by M, and something has directed M. So something has been directed by something. But we have here only the reference, the variable to this node. And we get the name of this thing. I know that it is director, but anyway, it's something in the query. And we have the name of the person, we know that it's a person, and the title of something, which is acted in something and directed something. Now we want the titles of the things linked to a person whose name is Mark Hamill. So we have a node person, which is filtered by this property name, which value must be Mark Hamill. And this node Mark Hamill must be linked to something, and we wish to have the title of this thing. So here you have the node, which is referred by this variable mh, the type person, and the filter Mark Hamill, which is linked to something in which we'll look for the title of the movie. Now we want the titles of things in which has acted a person whose role was Luke Skywalker. So now we want a person who has acted in with a reference which is R inside this reference, which is linked to something. So we have the title, and inside the where clause we'll put the Luke Skywalker in the list of the roles inside the relationship. So here you have the node, which is a person, the relationship with acted in, which is referred by R reference, and the role Luke Skywalker we are searching for. And the movie with the M variable, and we'll look after the title of the movie. For the last one, we want the titles and name of things who acted in a thing with a person whose name is Mark Hamill, without himself, of course. So we want a match between something, which is Mark Hamill, who has acted in on something, with a person who's acted in this thing, and we want that P is different from image. So we want to be different from Mark Hamill itself, so we don't want this link. This link must be different just because Mark Hamill has acted in the movie, so he has co-acted in the movie. So we want him to be different. So if we find some person who acted in this movie, so there are two different persons who acted in, we want them to be different. And that's it. We will have the name, so we can refer to the name and the title of the movie. The as here is just to rename inside the output the name of the property we are providing.